Hi everyone. Welcome to another Tarot Pick a Card reading. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you're all doing great. Today's reading is about feelings. What they feel for you, what are their intentions, what is the next move, and the timing. Pile 1, the Moon and Amethyst. Pile 2, Venus, Citrine. Pile 3, Jupiter, Rose Quartz. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will continue with our readings. Thank you. Pile 1. You have chosen the moon and the amethyst stone. So let's start with our reading. How are they feeling about you? What are their feelings? The Magician. 6 of coins. 9 of coins. The Wheel of Fortune. Knight of coins and the Hanged Man. Now, what do we see here? With the Magician, I feel like, there is this energy. They are very aware of their feelings here. You are in their mind. They want to somehow handle the situation in a practical way that they can actually make things happen. But they also want control with this Magician there. They don't want to look like they are needy. They want to operate from a place of power, I think, here. So they want to be the one who will take action, but they will also choose the circumstances and the timing. We already see that the first card is about action, is about not necessarily, the Magician is not strongly action-oriented card, but it goes towards the planning, the having the skills, wanting the control to manifest and to create certain situations. So let's say we begin with the intention of the idea that I want something here. Now, the Six of Coins, what they want, the Six of Coins is balance, of course. I feel like they are thinking about a give and take. So they are approaching this with a transactional type of mindset. And they want this thing to be equal. So I want to have control. I want to choose the circumstances, but I also want to be seen as somebody who is independent, attractive, okay, strong. So I want you to see that what I'm offering comes from a place of clarity and strength, not from a place of neediness. I'm not the beggar here, but I also want this thing to bring me something in return. This is somebody who is extremely practical. You're dealing, and it is kind of contrasting actually, because you have chosen the moon, okay, subconscious, emotional, fears, conscious fears, subconscious emotions, all of this. And what we have seen until this very moment is somebody who is handling, quantifying, deciding, not with bad intentions, but we see them how they are approaching their feelings through a very layered structure. Now, why all of this? We will see in the process, but the Wheel of Fortune, for example, shows that this whole thing, these feelings, and I think this is the first expression that this person, the feelings that this person has for you in the very direct way, these feelings are going and I'm not controlling them. Okay, the wheel is turning, the feelings are changing, probably growing, if we see from the positivity of the cards. So, and this is also somehow I'm trying to stabilize it, I'm trying to control it, because this is growing, this is changing, this is transforming, and somehow I have to come forward and take control. So we see very clearly what's going on here. This person has feelings for you. These feelings, it depends on the stage of the connection. Of course, maybe they are already developed, maybe they are developing, but they are changing, they are growing. And this is causing them to change their mindset, to change their approach. And they don't know how to feel about this. So they come forward and they say, you know what? With a Knight of Coins, I will control this. I will create a routine around these feelings. I will give, I will take, I will maintain my independence, my distance, I will handle it. So this is why we opened up with all of this right here. It's not necessarily bad. We see somebody with an extreme level of emotional regulation, a bit, to the extreme side, but still it is something beautiful. The hanged man here is not showing necessarily stuck energy, because we're not asking about actions, we're asking about emotions, how they feel. So seeing the hanged man, we understand that they reach a point where, they're realizing that all of this handling and this micromanaging of their feelings and their intentions and all of this, is it really helping, or is it really allowing them to maintain full control of their narrative, whatever that is? On an emotional level, this person is a bit afraid of the feelings that they are developing for you. They have the desire to make something happen, okay? But the moment the magician comes in with intuition, passion, karmic energies, transformation and growth, we have pentacles to navigate all of this in a practical way. And I think this is the energy of the moon. The moon that you have picked is describing the fears of this person, and thus we see all of these coins right there. So the hanged man is representing the moment of doubt. Like, oh wow, what am I doing? Why is this so complicated? Now, I want to understand a bit better their boundaries and their obstacles, and how this moon energy is expressed into their fears. And we're going to use a few of these, okay? Queen bee, secure, confident, career focused. I think this is showing you probably illumination, truth, discovery, awakening. Twin flames, nice. Fake, busy, exactly what they are doing, I think, with all these pentacles, to keep their mind busy. Cope, exactly. Work, pentacles, doing, overthinking becomes their coping mechanism. And goodbye. Okay, so what are they so afraid of? Number one, the rejection. Goodbye. What if you leave? What if I invest, I give, and I lose control? Okay. Um, so they act busy. They act busy because that is how they're going to show you that they are fine, they are working, they are focused. This is their coping strategy. It is also, it's not only about what they're going to show you, it's also about the fact that I keep my feelings in order, my schedule in order, everything is in place. Underneath all of this, we have the moon that you have picked. The queen bee is most likely you here, confident, strong, Queen of Wands. Think about the Queen of Wands. So they cannot play games with you. And honestly, I don't think they want to play games with you. This person is more intimidated and trying to act safely than what you're actually thinking. They feel that they must have a certain level of pentacles, so clarity, honesty, direct energy, to get the trust of this queen bee so she doesn't walk away. So actually, they are stepping back, and they are adapting this kind of, no, it's not avoidant, it's them trying to get ready for this, get in a place where they feel safer with all of this situation, and they want to feel a bit more sure of what they are going to do and how they're going to approach this. Twin flames, fake busy. Yeah, again, this idea that I'm using the work and all of this and potentially the communication to avoid these feelings, to put them in order. So when they feel too much, they go like, okay, let me do something. Let me, work out. Let me work. Let me organize. So I start doing pentacle things to cope with the whole thing. They don't want to lose the connection. You have illumination and twin flames. So this is what's happening. How they process the whole thing, and they feel this is important. They see that somehow this connection and your energy and the compatibility in their mind, you are absolutely compatible here. Okay, twin flames, we are complementary, we complete each other. So yeah, this is a major realization. I feel something real. We have something going on, but you, oh my God, you are intimidating here. You're too strong. You are too powerful, and I don't know how to approach this. And I'm afraid that I will lose you. I will be rejected if I don't come forward as somebody who has as power as you do. Okay. Yeah. Let's get to the intentions. So, what do they want? What does this magician want? What is this magician preparing? Prince of Discs, so Knight of Coins again. Three of Cups, Hierophant, Three of Coins, Ten of Swords. Okay, let's see this. What do they want? Yes, they want bonding. They want a bonding that is mutual and significant, but it also has to be something slow and methodical. They want progress, but they do not want chaotic energies. They want things to grow naturally. Now, we have somebody who is extremely mature, okay, energetically, emotionally, which is a good energy. No, they are not bored. This is a person who seems to be action oriented. They already look forward to the Three of Cups, Three of Coins, so they want cooperation. It's not a bad thing. It's just that they are extremely grounded. This is somebody who prefers stability. They don't want intensity. They don't want highs and lows and inconsistency. They will move forward slowly, consistently. That's it. They're good. Yes, they are moving towards you, but they're doing that carefully. Mm. The Three of Cups, of course, they want more interaction, more communication, more closeness, reunion, reconciliation, if this is the problem here. So we have lighter, friendly energy first, spending time together, bonding in a situation that makes you feel safe, but at the same time, not boring. And they need this warmth and the comfort of the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups becomes a very positive card when it is supported by beautiful structures like the Knight of Coins. Boring, fun. If you put these things together, you're having a fun situation without feeling that you're not held or seen. Now, the Hierophant shows, I think, the formality of the whole situation. This is somebody who is seeing a structure in all of this. So why are they doing all this? They want some form of structure here. They want something serious. And this is going to happen through not just them. They want cooperation. They want something that will be built from both of you, teamwork, shared plans. So I want to create something established because I feel like we have something here, we have a potential, but it must feel safe and fun. So it has to be the whole thing. The Six of Coins is actually describing all of this. Okay, this is a very positive aspect of the Six of Coins. And then we get to the Ten of Swords, the fear. We're going back to the goodbye, rejection. What if I lose control? I want this, but what if we fail? So their intentions are honest, real, serious. They want connection, time together, building a legacy, building, see if we can build something serious here. But the Ten of Swords is what is kind of keeping them back, keeping them a bit more cautious. Nice. Nice, very nice. Now, let's see their actions, of course. What are they going to do about this? So, will they take action? Will they take a step further? Will they pursue that Three of Cups? And if yes, when? Temperance, Five of Cups, Page of Coins, Two of Coins, Ace of Cups, King of Wands, Four of Wands, Nine of Coins again. So yeah, the idea of the safety, security is very important. And Four of Coins. So yeah. So are they taking action? Yes. I don't think it's going to happen very soon, but I think we see very clearly what's going on here. So temperance. The temperance, what is the temperance? Is further emotional regulation. What are they regulating here? Their fear. They are this tendency that they have to act like they are busy, like they have everything under control, and of course their fear of rejection. This is something, Five of Cups. Maybe these things are related to a past trauma, to a past experience, so they have to fix it, balance it. Okay, they don't want to rush. They feel like I need to be in a good place to do certain things, to take certain actions. That's good. The Five of Cups, of course, I'm afraid of disappointment. I'm afraid of making things feel heavy. So yes, it is related to their past experience, but it is also showing that I don't want to find myself in the unpleasant situation of a sudden closure or a rejection before we even start something great here. In their mind, they haven't accomplished what they want from this connection. So the best is yet to come. That's good. Now, we have a Page of Coins. This is the message. This is an offer. They are offering something practical. What are they offering? Well, they are offering, as you can see, they're handling here things. They are offering something emotional, so they're going to open up a bit emotionally. And there is also an offer, a practical invitation, a suggestion to meet, a date, you know. So I think they're going to reach out. They're going to see how you're doing, what's going on. They're going to talk with you about certain things. And then we will have this upgrade where they are inviting you to talk about the situation and also upgrade the connection. The Four of Wands here is not only the actual date, is also the upgrade. We're upgrading the connection. If it works, if we have a nice reunion, a reconciliation, a nice conversation, if we can move forward, if we have good energy, we can take this thing further and upgrade the connection. The Two of Coins shows that they are juggling here between many things. We saw them work, life, feelings. They want space. So this is not somebody who's very open emotionally. We have seen all the structures that they are using to get to you step by step and slowly. But eventually, if this thing works, they will connect to you with a very positive energy and they will take that step further. Okay. So when this person will come forward, they will come forward with confidence. They will reach out to you, offer the communication, offer the date, evaluate, take the connection further. We're not talking about somebody who's going to wait ages and something like that. Now, okay, this Four of Wands, how is it being expressed? Nine of Coins, Four of Coins, security, self-worth. You are valuable. They don't want to lose this connection. I like what I see here. I like what I see. Nine of Coins. In the beginning, this person comes forward and says, okay, I'm going to handle this in a way that shows how strong, independent, and powerful, how Nine of Coins I am. I'm not begging, I am suggesting. Why are they suggesting? Why do they have to work so much to suggest? Because you're special to them. You are compatible to them. You are a Nine of Coins person too. Queen B, Nine of Coins. So they don't want to lose this. This is why they're taking action. But we see that this whole thing doesn't have highs, lows, weird energies. Yes, it's slow in the beginning, but it is developing. We are following a very specific rhythm. Patience with the Temperance, small steps with the Page of Coins, building trust, Ace of Cups, and then we get to the stronger move that actually it's not that distant from the date to the actual upgrade of the relationship. Okay, this is great. Now let's pull a few timing cards here, because yes, there is delay. I think the overall upgrade of the connection could take a few months. May is good for that stage, for the moment where the relationship is really upgraded. How long is that? 5 months. It could be. Stop obsessing first. This is telling me very clearly that they are working on their coping mechanisms, their issues and everything. And you also have things to work on. And of course, do not pursue. That's obvious. December. Yeah, I would say that a month and a half for that dating, that communication. December is now. We are in the beginning of the December at the moment. Okay, but for some of you, it could be also in a week or something. Absolutely, I'm wishing you for that. But I want you to notice that we have all over the reading cards, Pentacles, Hangman, Knights of Pentacles. It's it's slow. So I would think about the end of December, a month and a half maybe. But it's good. It's very good. Nice. Now, is there some I don't know, some extra advice for you? This thing has a nice potential. Now, let's see your advice with tarot. Let's see some advice with tarot cards. Today we are full tarot cards. Five of Coins. Lovers. Three of Wands. Yeah, actually, don't get into this mindset like, oh my God, I'm left behind. This person is not choosing me. Don't go into that poverty mindset. Okay, you have things to do. Don't get into that danger zone, like feeling alone, feeling not chosen. This is the emotional trap here. It's not real, it's your fear. So there you go, your moon energy. It's about maybe old experiences, old patterns, but somehow you have to learn also to apply temperance here. Now, the lovers, the choice. You want that choice to happen immediately. You want this person to choose you. You don't want to feel not chosen. Okay. Um, but this is a dynamic of two people who are on a, who are equal energy. So this is an invitation for you to let go of this idea that oh, I haven't been chosen. Why do you need to be chosen? You're the queen bee here, you're nine of coins. Why? There's no reason for you to have that type of mindset. If you're not okay with the timing and for the present time, stop obsessing over this idea and realize that first of all something is coming, that certain things cannot just move on just because we want them to move on now, to move forward. And of course you don't need to run after it because you have other things to do. You need to watch the horizon to see what things you have to release, to let go, to adjust in terms of mindset, and also take care of your life in the meantime. Mm? So, Three of Wands. Remember that we have the figure staring at the horizon. The ships are coming in, okay, the traditional deck. So, yeah, let the ships come to you. That's the idea. Hmm? Don't fall into this mindset. Oh my God, I'm not chosen. Oh, no, 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 no. You don't need to be chosen. Hmm? So, anyway, this person wants to choose you, so they will choose you anyways. But I'm just saying. So, keep your life moving, keep your rhythm, your positivity, keep going with the things that you have to do with your healing, and everything is going to be just fine. This is what I see. So, let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Bye bye. Pile 2. If you have chosen Citrine and Venus energy, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. How are they feeling about you? Death, Page of Swords, Justice, Two of Wands, Two of Swords, the Sun, Three of Swords, Five of Cups, and King of Coins. Nice. Okay, let's talk about this thing. We have many blockages, many blockages. Um, as you can see, we have cards that are showing a certain emotional suppression here. Mm? But let's talk about this for a moment. Death card. They feel that something has changed between you. A phase has ended, a new phase beginning is beginning very clearly here. And I think we cannot go back to the way things used to be. So they must kind of adjust. So we do have this idea of acceptance. They are accepting what's going on. With the Page of Swords, yes, there's this mental energy. They are thinking about you. They are observing what you do, what you say, and they are very curious. I think they are checking your social media, your energy, your reactions if you're still in communication. I think they are noticing everything, but they're not saying too much. There is, there's a lot of a lot of energy. on a hidden level. So what is going on the background? There is noise, there is curiosity, there is confusion, suppressed desire, need for clarity. And on the surface, I think things are a bit different. They're not really showing all of this attention. Now, okay, with the justice, they don't want things to be, uh, too intense. Maybe they know that they have said or they have done many things that were wrong, and somehow they have to bring forward balance again. For example, I see a Three of Swords, Five of Cups, Death. So they feel guilt for something that they have lost very clearly. Mm? Um, with the Two of Wands, I think they are planning. There's a choice in front of them, and they haven't acted yet, but they are thinking, what should I do next? This is future oriented energy. The Two of Swords is the blockage. They hesitate. This is the line where you're actually see that they are distant, that they are reserved, that maybe they are observing more than what they are saying, that they're very, reserved. And here you see exactly the opposite. Positive energy. You make them happy. They think of you in a very positive way. There is warm energy, there is desire, affection. And this is not playful. This sun is not playful. It's not about, oh, this is such a great moment to be joyful about this connection. This is the sun here is like, I remember how it used to be, and I would like to have that energy back again in my life, because you see, you do have the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups, and we see that this person, as a king, they are sitting on this painful energy of the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. They feel pain, fear of disappointment. We have experienced already this major upheaval here, this disappointment, and I'm afraid that we could experience something like that again if I move carelessly. So we have somebody who has feelings of attraction for you, a mature attraction with the King of Coins. You are representing somebody who is valuable to them. They should have treated you with respect and with fairness, but they didn't. Mm? And now they are thinking, how can I fix this? In fact, they are saying that in the past, I have mishandled the situation in such a way that I lost everything. I lost. We cannot go back. But still, I'm hopeful with the sun. I feel like if I try, if I be careful, if I approach the right way, maybe we can have a positive result, and you can let me make things right. They're not rushing. They are kind of studying the situation, but this is not only practical. There is emotional tension here because they have really messed up everything. They have done many mistakes, and they don't know how to make things right again. We see them that they want to. We see them that they want fairness, but it's not clear of how they're going to get there. Now, what do they want from you? What do they really mean by doing things right and bringing far back fairness? Temperance, Four of Coins, Three of Coins, Four of Cups, Four of Wands, King of Wands, Eight of Wands. Okay, so they want to bring balance, stability. They want to bring forward clarity, and they want you to understand that this wasn't something that they were, that they did because they didn't have good intentions towards you. So Basically, they want peace between you, calm energy, no pressure. They want the connection to start feeling natural and easy again. But, they're being a bit possessive over the connection. Maybe this is what was the problem, that they were being very reserved with the Four of Coins, very detached, but still they were expecting that this connection would survive, would continue. So with the Three of Coins, they want cooperation and teamwork. The point is to build something together. But the Four of Cups is very interesting because they don't want a situation where you feel ignored or rejected. Okay, they want to give, they want to create peace, okay? But I feel that they are also taking their time to create emotional clarity for them. Okay, I mean, the Four of Wands here is very beautiful because this is the real desire. They want connection, they want meeting, warmth, this sense of home, of belonging with you, a real moment. Okay, but if you check Four of Cups and Four of Coins, it means that I will do that when I feel ready, how I feel ready, without overdoing this and without over investing or over delivering. I want collaboration. I'm willing to give you attention, but I'm not going to overgive. I'm not going to lose my balance here. So what we see is somebody who wants to rebuild the connection, but objectively, this is not somebody who will pursue you, like crazy or something. No, 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 no. They maintain their balance. They maintain their own way of approaching things. That's for sure. Okay, you're important to them, but they see you in a stable way, but at the same time, they want to communicate. They want to bring forward something in this connection. But I'm not sure whether or not they really want to change their mindset a bit and understand what the dynamic of the situation is. So they want stability, yes, balance, cooperation, real connection, something that feels right. But, what feels right to them doesn't necessarily feels right to you, sorry. And I want you to keep that in mind because the cards are showing very good intentions. But the first card is the Temperance. So it's like, let's try to negotiate. What do you think about this? What do you think if I give you that opportunity? Is that enough for you? We see a lot of this thing happening here. It's like they're giving you a gift, and that gift will resolve the tension. Four of Coins, Four of Cups, they are holding steady in their own environment and their own world. Okay. So let's see their actions. What are they going to do? Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords, Queen of Cups, Three of Cups. That's good. That is communication, invitation, Chariot. Nine of Coins. You see again, you got the Chariot, the Nine of Coins. This is our direction. We will decide our common direction, but our direction will take us to a place that makes me still feel safe. So they are prioritizing anyways their independence. Eight of Swords, exactly. Emperor, Ten of Cups, Temperance again, and Six of Swords. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Swords, the whole energy moves in cycles. We have closeness, distance, then rest, and then movement again. You do not control this rhythm here, okay? But I also think they are not controlling this either. Not full control, at least. It's about how they feel, how their mood is, how their circumstances are. Um, but you appear to be the Queen of Cups, and your heart is open. You are loving, understanding, you are showing empathy, but remember that you are not supposed to overgive here. You can stay soft if you want to, you can stay open, but you're not supposed to chase or accept a situation that is not clear to you. The Three of Cups is about friendly and attitude, comfortable bonding with you. It's warm and easygoing energy. This is light, this is positive. And together with the Chariot is about communication and invitation. So there will be a meeting here, a moment where action will happen. Also, Chariot is about direction, it's forward movement. We are moving forward together. Now, the Nine of Coins, their independence is not something that they are willing to talk about, to negotiate. This person needs personal space, and they want to feel that they are choosing and they're not being pressured. This doesn't mean that they don't care. It means that they are very sensitive to actually losing their freedom. In fact, with the Eight of Swords, you see that they are afraid. I want this, but I don't want to feel trapped. Now, the Emperor is a control. I want to have control. I want to create my boundaries, my stable energy. So when they act with authority. But for sure, you need to be aware that if you start overgiving in this situation or being extremely understanding, this person will somehow create more of this Nine of Coins. Like, it's okay, I can be more independent, I can be more of that. um Now, the Ten of Cups and the Temperance shows that there is potential here long term. There is potential for real happiness, but we have to apply balance, and this is your super advice. You need to remember that in this case, if what this person is offering you is not enough for you, you are not supposed to embrace that just because. Okay, this is very important. The Six of Swords is about transition, moving from confusion into clarity, moving from a bit of non-balanced situation into a more balanced. Remember that they are asking for balance, so give them what they want. They want closeness, but they also want freedom. They want connection, but they want this connection to happen in a way that feels right to them. Slowly, nice, in peace. This is, I think, a shared direction where no one is going to lose independence. That's the vibe, that's what they want. But you are also, you need to prioritize your independence from your point of view. So the Queen of Cups, yes, fantastic, but at the same time, remember not to overgive. Okay. Now, let's see. When is this thing happening? When is this person coming forward? And also, when do we have the opportunity to create this Ten of Cups connection? It's worth waiting for, says the card. Later than you think. Divine timing is at play. Next month. Now, here it is very important to understand that, yeah, it's worth waiting for. Sure, this is not a fantasy, this is a mature connection that will take time. But at the same time, you need to understand that the same way that they need to feel grounded is also, you also need to feel grounded. You cannot wait for them to feel grounded, stable, strong, independent, in control, to come forward. These are also values and emotions that you need to cultivate in your own reality for you. So both sides need to adjust. This is what the divine timing is at play, is telling you here. So both of you are trying to work on emotions, independence, coping styles. Then we will have action. Next month is about the energy that is opening already. So we're going to have communication December, January. A significant communication about emotions, about an invitation, something like that. But here, especially if we are dealing with connections that are facing certain power dynamics, you need to remember that you have to maintain the control, not the control of the relationship, the control of yourself and your boundaries and what you're allowing this person to give or not to give to you, or to take from you. So yeah, we will have communication, and eventually later, once the situation is more balanced, more grounded, we're going to have a deeper connection, emotional safety, and cooperation. Exactly the things that they have said. But this cannot happen according to what they want and only what they want. Because you also need to claim your independence here. Okay. You don't chase, obviously. You keep going with your things, with your life. You keep the whole thing like something that is in a process of development, but at the same time, you don't stop experiencing your life and improving your life and the beautiful things, the beauty and the abundance that Venus is bringing in your life. You have chosen a card of abundance, of beauty, art, expression. This is your life path. So you cannot hold back and wait for them to deliver whatever you are expecting them to deliver, okay? Now, let's see some extra cards for your advice or anything else. Knight of Coins, Four of Coins, Ace of Swords, Four of Swords reversed. This is about you. The cards are encouraging you to focus your creativity, your empathy, and your loving energy to your art, business, career, whatever you do, your work, and focus on what you have to do here. The Knight of Coins is very practical. Keep your rhythm, your daily movement, your small tasks. Your life is not on pause. It's worth waiting for. Okay, wait, but wait while you're experiencing your life and you are living your life. With the Four of Coins, hold your energy. Don't overspend emotionally. Remember when we said that this person wants stability, but they want stability according to their rules, their stability, the way they want it, if they can achieve it. Not because they have bad intentions, but because they don't want to change things too much, So your presence is important, and you're not supposed to hand it out for free, just like they do, by the way. The Ace of Swords is about clarity. Okay. This is a moment of clarity. This is a moment where you should be applying detachment, emotional detachment, especially if you're very attached to your person, and remind yourself that you are stable, active, and you keep going. The Four of Swords can be also about you going into this waiting mode, and as a result, everything around you is a bit tense at the moment. You feel like you're shutting down from potential opportunities. You are nervous, you are tired. The Four of Swords reversed. It's time to let this thing go. Channel it, process it in your work, your life, in your creative, I don't know, experience, whatever you want. So your creativity overall is your medicine. here. Stay warm, open, soft, but keep your line full, because when this person will reach out to you, you're not supposed to be resentful. You're supposed to be detached, clear, everything's fine. If they have something to give, you are willing to give something in return, and something like this. So, yes, I think you are very strong, and eventually you will grow stronger from this experience. And this is the only way that we can have a nice potential here. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Bye bye. Pile 3. You have chosen Rose Quartz and Jupiter card. So let's see. This is going to be your reading. How are they feeling about you? King of Swords, the Lovers, Four of Swords, Two of Coins, the High Priestess, Four of Wands. Now, this is a beautiful here sequence of cards, because we do have Jupiter, which is about expansion, and we have King of Swords here. So this person is being very logical. They are trying to be a bit detached, honestly. I don't think they want to show openly how they feel. We also have the Four of Swords, the High Priestess. They care about the connection, about you a lot. We do have Four of Wands and the Lovers, but they are also trying to see things from a logical perspective. With the Lovers, the connection is very real. There is attraction, there is good chemistry. And of course, the Lovers is also about the choice. It is important to them to make the right choice. I think they are preparing to make a choice. You see what's going on here. They are kind of evaluating how to do things, how to take things forward. Now, this is not random energy, and I think they're being very careful on how they will move forward in the future. The Four of Swords is this processing that they are doing. They are stepping back to understand a bit better their feelings, to really see what they want from all of this. Now, this can also, it doesn't have to be with no contact and no communication. It can also show a part of their personality that sometimes they need silence. This is how their mind is calming and makes decisions. Uh, I don't think this is about rejection. It's more like they are regulating, the whole thing. The Two of Coins is showing that they are kind of juggling. Maybe they have too many things to do, maybe they're busy, I don't know, but I think this is more about them saying, I need to decide towards something, probably some form of celebration, some form of upgrade of the connection, but I need to do this in a way that makes sense to me. So they are taking things slowly, one step, then wait, then another step. The High Priestess is showing that they are connected to their to your energy and to their intuition. We have this kind of almost telepathic type of energy. You have a King of Swords that is being quite logical, and then you have this High Priestess that is approaching everything from a very intuitive level. So they are thinking of you, they are feeling the connection, they are experiencing the connection, even if right now we are not in full communication and contact. There is somehow there is this deep, meaningful connection between you. Now, the card is celebration, comfort, home, energy. This is how we feel about the Four of Wands here. Okay, that's the meaning of our last card. This is the warmth. This is where we want to get. We want to get to a point where there is stability, there is closeness and celebration. We can somehow open up to this lover's energy in a real way. So you do have this mental control on the surface, deep attraction underneath. And right now they're going through this need for balance. But the bond is very strong, very intuitive, and we are going towards the warm energy of the Four of Wands. So I think we are in a process of deciding what they want to do with all of this. Now, let's see, what are their intentions? What do they want? Right? The Four of Wands can mean many things. It can mean a date. It can mean a relationship. It can mean moving in together. It can mean many things. So where are we with these Four of Wands? What do they want? The Hierophant reversed. Three of Swords. Okay, this is clearly showing that they are handling something here. So this makes perfect sense with this. Queen of Wands. Queen of Coins, sorry. Three of Wands. The Empress. Nine of Cups. Seven of Coins and Three of Coins. It has long-term vibe. Yeah, Two of Cups. It has long-term vibe. But there is something that they are dealing with here. All this juggling is referring to a situation that they have to resolve and to bring forward. Okay, so this is practical. Now, this Hierophant reversed. They are not free to choose whatever they want in this situation. It might be old pain, commitment, old beliefs. There is something traditional here that is not working for them anymore. And somehow they are struggling to let go of this system. And they are trying to detach from all of this. Not hiding. They're not hiding from your third party or a second life. Why? Because, guys, yes, we have seen cards that could indicate something hidden, something third party, sure. But where are the court cards here? Where is the crowded space? We don't have that. So just because you have in 15 cards, you have cards that could isolate the meaning of a third party, it's not a third party, okay? So apart from the fact that the Hierophant came forward reversed, so this can indicate an old relationship that is kind of somehow is affecting them in a practical way somehow. Family pressure, rules, responsibilities, even for example, being in circumstances that they cannot take action, for example, or fear of repeating mistakes. This is why the Four of Wands is kind of not immediate and not connected to cards that are showing clear action. That deep down, what I want is the Four of Wands, is something long term, is something that will be meaningful, but I'm not really there yet. The Queen of Coins is you. For some reason, I keep saying she's the Queen of Wands. Anyways, you're grounded. You are warm, you have empathy, understanding, but you're also grounded and independent. So you live in reality, not some form of fantasy. And I think this is one of the reasons that they see a future with you. They want a future with you. They are thinking long term, absolutely. Okay. And there is a lot of planning, but all of this is happening from a distance, King of Swords style. Then we get to the Empress. The Empress is that slight idealization that you might be a bit special, that you might have this unique value that somehow will take them out of this difficult narrative. They see growth here. They see beautiful energy. So yeah, with the Nine of Cups, you are absolutely making them happy. So they feel like, if I pursue this, it's going to be great. We're going to create a very stable, beautiful, long-term situation, and I'm going to be so happy. This is the Empress. Here is also this sense of satisfaction, of fulfillment, that being with you and being by your side is just perfect. They are projecting long-term plans here. So there is joy, there is pleasure, and somehow, oh my God, this is my wish. This is what I want to fulfill here. Now we have Seven of Coins. The Seven of Coins is the long-term investment and the patience, okay, that needs to be applied here. Now, Three of Cups and Two of Cups. The Three of Cups is the bonding. This is a very nice integration, because the Three of Cups, bonding, communication, dating, spending time together, spending time with friends, and at the same time, we are in this energy where we are actually celebrating this connection with the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a beautiful union. So what do they want? They want to take this lover's energy, and they want, with effort, with collaboration, with joy, union. You don't have somebody who wants to work for the connection in a boring way. You have beautiful cards. They want to bond. They want to celebrate this. They want to have a positive experience with you. And eventually, with this effort, we will go from the Lovers to the Two of Cups. The absolute manifestation here, okay? Beautiful plans, great potential. So let's see, are they going to turn this in reality? Are they going to do this for real? Ace of Cups, very, very positive. Six of Wands. There is important communication here. Hermit, coming from the Hermit. Knight of Swords. In this deck, we have said again and again, the Knight is the King of Swords, okay? Seven of Swords. Queen of Coins, excellent. King of Swords, Queen of Coins. Ten of Wands. Now, your circumstances are not easy. Not just yours, in general. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. This is difficult. Moon and Queen of Swords. The World. Judgment. Now, there are many things that we can say here. The action, yeah, sure, is happening. There will be opening up about these feelings, but it's gradual. And right now, there is also a lot of struggle. You are connected here, King of Swords, Queen of Coins, by the Seven of Swords. So this is actually a bit difficult at the moment. The dynamic is not straightforward. I don't know the reasons why this is happening, but it's like they are hiding the struggle, they hide the strain, the stress. They're not showing everything. They're keeping things from you. But the beginning is very intense. I mean, you have the Ace of Cups, and these feelings are here, are real, are intense. This is not imagination. This is a new emotional chapter that begins, and this is not casual energy. The Six of Wands is clear communication. I mean, something honest, respectful, with a bit of pride, yes, but they want to look good in front of you. They want to approach you with confidence, and they are approaching you. So it's like they want to talk, and they want to show you something really important. They want to show you the potential of this connection, because you do have the world and the aeon here, the judgment. Now, the hermit, we have silence, this withdrawal that we have seen over here. Okay, you can see that as the hermit. And then king of swords. And the king of swords is like, I will express my feelings. I will show you very clearly how I feel, what I want. We will talk about it, but then I will go a bit in panic and I will withdraw to understand what I have to do. I think they don't want to appear weak or messy to you. The Queen of Coins, you're there witnessing all of this mess. Somehow, yeah, okay, they trust you because you feel stable, grounded, safe, motherly energy very clearly. You are not demanding. That makes them feel really well. But the energy at the moment is full of responsibilities, work, inner pain, fears, okay? There is very heavy energy around your situation. You have a Queen of Swords over here. This person is carrying a lot of emotional load, and they are not really asking for help, I think. And there is this sense of overthinking and fear. The Queen of Swords can also be a third party, a past third party, another confirmation of what we have seen, because as you can see, the Queen is divided by the entire situation here, by whatever you guys are facing. Things are not going great between you at the moment, but the worst part is over. It's done. Okay, but we are still processing all of this. Now, clarity will come with this world and judgment. A cycle will end and a new one begins. So this difficulty that you are facing right now, all of this struggle, will eventually end. Okay, and we will manage to get to the next level. So if you're asking, what's going on? This thing is over. There's no hope. I feel in a certain way, but I try to suppress these feelings because I feel like there is no future here. Actually, the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords are kind of working against each other, you know. This is the end. This is a painful ending of avoidance, hiding, not letting you know what is going on. What they will not tell you, they will not tell you that they are struggling. Okay, they want to maintain that facade of this powerful person, of this strong person. They don't want to come forward showing you how weak they feel. Remember, you're the Queen of Coins. You're idealized here by the Empress. So in this case, we see a connection surviving, okay? But in the end, you're going to come out of this successfully. I really feel that there is really something here. Their actions are not strong, They're going to come forward, show you their interest, show you that they want something more, show you that they want to upgrade this situation. It depends, of course, on the stage of what you're experiencing here. So I want to take this thing forward, but right now I'm struggling. So I'm withdrawing out of fear, and eventually I need some time to process all this until we have the proper completion and the proper type of situation happening. It's kind of, is it karmic? I don't think that your connection is karmic. I would go more to the twin flame vibe. Why? Because I think your person is closing karmic cycles with past structures, past connections, past whatever thing was happening there. And they need time to process all this and rise to a new level of awareness where you get the lovers into the Two of Cups, clean energy. And this is why we need some time. Now, let's see the timing here. March this year on a holiday, and patience required. Now, patience required until March. It's 4 months from now, and this is the final closure, the moment where we will see this relationship becoming actually what it deserves to become, from the Lovers to the Two of Cups. This year we are in December at the moment, so here on a holiday, December, this month you're going to hear from this person, you're going to experience that Six of Wands moment, and you will see that after this explosion of feelings and that type of proposal, like, now you know how I feel, now you know what I want, now you know where I want to take this connection, there will be a slight withdrawal and a gradual build up through cooperation, of course, and communication, until we get to March, where we actually have the absolute connection happening. Okay, this is what I see here. Now, is there any type of advice that we can add? 10 of Swords reversed. This is like Six of Coins. Okay, this is talking about emotional balance. High Priestess, Knight of Wands. This is talking about emotional balance. Absolutely, you have to take care of your energy. This is not your 10 of Swords. You're not carrying all this baggage. For sure, you are working on certain things, you are releasing emotional pain, you are releasing endings, difficult moments, that's obvious. So you're carrying also old pain and baggage, and you're working on this. So pause, breathe. Jumping into a connection immediately will not resolve the problems. There are don't allow past traumas or old wounds come forward, haunt you, complicate things. Don't go into shutdown. Absolutely. Focus on your balance, equal energy, and you don't have to worry too much, because you have other things to deal with right now. Your life. So when they see you as the Queen of Coins, they are right. Your life is pretty intense. It's pretty full of experiences and everything. So yeah, keep going. Keep going. You feel the connection. You don't need constant proof. Trust your intuition and observe. You don't have to, exhaust yourself. The Knight of Wands here is the fire, the creative fire, the fire of the Jupiter. I need to explore, I need to expand. So you can be warm and open, but remember to stay Queen of Coins. A bit like focus on your creativity, on your career, channel your fire, okay, into your routine and your creativity, because you need to take care somehow of yourself. Very mature energy today, I think. A bit difficult, but very, 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 very mature, and it really gives great, great results. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys.